Okay, welcome to the Tuesday night Call of Cthulhu game. We do this every Tuesday night and Friday night with two different groups. Today is June the 3rd, 2014, and you don't want me to say the name of this scenario we're playing yet, do you, Nick?
Oh, no, that's fine. It's part 3 of Ripples from Carcosa. It's called Heir to Carcosa, an end-time adventure for Call of Cthulhu.
Awesome. And tonight's scenario is set in the year 2145, is that right?
Yes.
And so it should be a lot of fun. Should be a lot of fun for everybody watching. And be sure to chime in on the message board if you have suggestions for the group. We'll keep an eye on it. Okay, who are we missing?
Wesley and Benoit.
I'm right here. Oh, Benoit.
Benoit.
Stop confusing me like that.
Were they talking in the email thread today?
Yeah, they were.
were.
They picked characters, if I'm not mistaken.
Awesome, they'll be along then.
Wesley's going to be the doctor. And
What's that?
Benoit's the techie, and
Yeah.
Wesley's the doctor.
No one needs to know anything about the past episodes or scenarios, do they, for tonight's?
Oh, I'm sure
No.
they need to know. It'll come up in our lives.
Yeah.
Do you want to say anything about it, Nick, or anybody?
No, they don't need to know anything from previous ones, but I guess it would give a hint of what this adventure is going to be like.
Yeah.
You could pretty much watch any Call of Cthulhu adventure that you have recorded, though, and I guess they all end up the same eventually. People start screaming, people start...
There's a lot of death and madness. That's pretty much covers it.
Well, that's how we ended up the last one.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of death, little bit
I
of
owe Wesley for that one.
I think a lot of people really enjoyed last week's episode even more than normal, for whatever reason.
Perhaps it's because of how we ended.
They're all murder hungry.
They want our blood.
Bloodthirsty, yeah.
What do you want from me? Blood?
What do you
I
want,
just
my
want
blood?
to live.
Yes, I want your blood.
Oh yeah, how many Hastor lore points and Cthulhu Mythos points have you guys accumulated over the adventures? Yeah.
Not entirely sure if I wrote this down right, but I think mine is 16% Cthulhu and 48% Hastor.
That makes sense.
I can't remember for the life of me, and my paper is in another part of that
Okay.
house.
I know you had more.
I had like I might have been like 18% more in the Hastur because of an incident previous.
Yeah, I think you and me were the
Yeah, that
highest
makes
just because of things that happened.
Things?
I've learned my lesson about looking at strange coins.
Lily, how
Fortunately,
many
my
do you
phone
have?
has chosen to misplace the
Uh,
surroundings.
16% Cthulhu and 48% Hastor.
You guys picked new characters tonight too, so while we're waiting on the other guys, let's see, we've got Ben, Lily, and Steve here. You guys want to do your characters, explain your characters to the audience?
Sorry, Mom. Phone just fell.
All right.
Sorry, I
My
have
character is the tactical officer on some ship that we appear to all be on.
You guys are on the UCC Gladius. Sorry.
Okay.
You know, we could just call this the Event Horizon and be done with it.
No, his name is Damien Gunn, and he is the soldier. And when he's not messing around with all the weapons, he also is the assistant engineer.
I'm sorry, what's his name again?
Damien Gunn.
You got it up here. Damien Gunn.
Fitting name for a soldier.
All right.
Okay, Lily.
I am Lola Voigt. I am a junkie pilot. Pretty much it. I'm addicted to a certain drug that exists in this time period.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in order for Lily to pilot the ship, she has to take a drug called Vertical.
Does this help, like with her reactions and everything? It helps her physically to be able to fly better.
Yes, and could possibly drive me insane if I don't have it.
Or is it one of those things like she has to stay awake while the rest of us are in cryo sleep or something?
Or is it one of those spaceflight is so complicated that she needs the drug to actually physically do it?
In the end time setting, you actually hook your brain up to the computer, kind of like the Matrix, I guess.
I am the ship, basically.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
okay.
navigator.
That's how ships are piloted.
There's a Philip K. Dick story that was kind of like that. Mr. Spaceship.
Steve, what about you and your character?
I'm a kind of a ambassador to the alien race known as the Migo. And there's a project that buddying up to the Migo is going to help facilitate. So that's what I'm here for.
Okay. Hey, Wesley.
Hello. Sorry it took so long. Something wrong with the old connection here.
That's all right.
You still weren't the last one.
Yay.
Yeah, we're still waiting on the other Ben. Tell the audience about, and I guess us too, about your character's name and about your character for tonight.
My character is... Let's zoom here. My character is... dang it. Sorry about that. I'm going to work on this thing. There we go. Well, as soon as I pull this thing up, I don't know, every computer problem seems to happen. Guys, happening.
That's all right.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what my character is the ship's doctor, though.
Okay.
Currently have not lost a patient yet. And, yep, female, of course, because that's what doctoring is these days. Yep, so, currently has dreams occasionally of having children and fine living and whatnot. But the old space patrol or whatnot keeps from having that dream. Yep. So, yeah, I'll be there patching you up and trying not to kill you.
I get the feeling we're not going to
Patches them
make
up, I put holes in them.
it. I don't think we're going to make it.
You just put some spackle on and that's it. That's medicine. There we go.
Just keep me juiced up, Doc. We'll be fine.
Well,
Yeah.
I just want to say hi to everybody watching, and I think anybody watching knows this, but if there is someone out there that does not know, you can interact with us on our message board, which is on Facebook. And if you're watching this at the Lovecraft Easing site, again, which I think most people do, the link is right there. If not, just go to Facebook and type in Lovecraft Easing message board and ask to join. Lovecraft Easing public message board, sorry. And that's how you can interact with us while we're playing the game. So we got everybody but the other Ben now, right?
Oh, there we go. Diana Everett is my name. Barely. There we go.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah. Will you put up your name?
Yeah, this is a
When you
good
get time. Okay.
Yep.
Because I'm old man, I can't remember it unless it's right there.
There we go. Working on that. Let's see.
Yeah, Kenneth Bundy says, I think he's referring to Lily's drug, intergalactic no-dose.
Yay!
Gotta love them
Also-
stems.
Also called as horse crank.
Keshian venom.
Did the other Ben, was he on? Oh, did he reply today?
He did.
Yeah, he replied earlier. He
Well-
picked the character, absolutely.
Then something unavoidable must come up for him because he wouldn't ditch us without a good reason, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
He never has. So, it's probably we'll go ahead and start.
Yeah.
And, then he can just jump in if he makes it. So, okay, Nick, take it away.
Okay. You are the crew of the UCC Gladius. The Gladius sailed through space soundlessly like a shark swimming in the dark depths of the ocean. Not that any of you had ever seen a shark, or the oceans they lived in. In fact, none of you have ever seen the Earth, all of you being born in the asteroid belt. The Earth, once the cradle of humanity, has been lost to the Great Old Ones in 2055, almost a century ago. This ship, the UCC Gladius, is your home. The UCC stood for the United Colonial Coalition, an alliance of 3 races living and working in the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. Here, in dozens of bases throughout the asteroid belt, humans, elder things, and Yithians lived and worked together peacefully. There was only a trio of Yithians, unfortunate explorers who had lost their natural bodies in Earth's distant past. Trapped in the human forms they were using, the 3 banded together and were the architects and founders of the colonies. A dozen or so elder things were recruited to the colonies after being awakened from an Arctic outpost where they had lain trapped and dormant for hundreds of thousands of years. Humans made up the bulk of the colonies, with an estimated population of almost 9,000. The colonies have 3 major goals. 1, remain undetected. The Earth is lost. The Great Old Ones exist as god emperors, ruling over vast continents where human worshippers oversaw what was left of the population. It is vital that Earth never learn of the colonies thriving in the asteroid belt. 2, preserve humanity. This was the reason of the colonies being formed. The human race was on the verge of extinction, and the Yithians, who had long studied humanity and were now trapped in human form, took steps to preserve the species. For almost a century, the colonies were a testament to their efforts. And Goal 3, Project Origami. This secret project was known only to a few. For almost 70 years, a program to create a device able to fold space has been underway. Once completed, the plan was for the citizens of the colonies to escape this galaxy and migrate to a new one. There, thousands of light years away from the corruption of Earth and the Great Old Ones, mankind would find a new homeworld, a fresh start, under clear skies on a new planet encircling a new star. It was a vision all 3 races shared. While at first seeming like a dream, after 70 years the project was bearing fruit. The last 2 decades have seen some tantalizing discoveries. The project leaders were estimating they could have a prototype device ready for testing in the next 25 years. You, the crew of the UCC Gladius, are on a mission vital to Project Origami. Your destination is Callisto, one of the Jovian moons. There you will dock with the space station called Trader's Point. It is a delicate mission, and a secret one, where you will be conducting trade with yet another non-human race, the Migo. In your cargo hull are 70 canisters of various gases the Migo desired, a special device used in filtering and refining such elements, and a digital blueprint for creating such devices. In return, the Migo had agreed to provide you with scientific data vital to Project Origami, data that you could advance research and develop in 5 years or more. Most colonials knew nothing of the Migo or Project Origami. You all are different. You're the elite, some of the best and brightest of your generation. It will be the actions of you and those like you who will save or doom one of the last free human populations in the solar system. The communications pick up a coded message from the tiny space station just ahead. The message reads, "Proceed to dock. Our delegation on station awaiting the exchange."
Okay, so the Yithians are in human form. Did I hear that right?
Yeah, there's 3 Yithians in human form. They make up part of the founding fathers, I guess you would say, of the colonies. There's one man. Let's see, his name is Joshua Clark, and he's considered like the George Washington of the United Colonies. He was the first Yithian to get trapped.
And Earth was taken by the old ones about 100 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
2055.
For everybody watching, you don't have to know anything that happened previously. This is like a reincarnation thing, and now we're starting a new session in the year 2145. So, right, Nick?
Yep.
Okay.
So you guys are heading towards Trader's Point. So, pilot, Lily, your character. Lola.
What happened to Lily?
So you're in position for a transmission that gets sent to you. It says release vessel controls for automatic docking.
Are you talking to Lily?
Yeah. Is she here or?
No, I don't know what happened to her. That's weird.
Oh my god. You've been taking us one by one.
We're dropping like
she
flies.
has to restart the stream.
Right. So she needs to restart the stream. Okay. All right. We'll just wait a minute.
Go across the stream.
Yeah.
The Earth. Oh my God!
Here she is.
I'm just gonna go ahead and blame Wesley. He set up my computer and started
You
going
were
to crap.
probably alive when I patched it up.
I said, "This is all your fault. You show up with computer problems." My computer's like, "Hey, that seems like a great idea."
So Lily, your character Lola is piloting the Gladius towards Trader's Point. You've been sent a transmission stating release vessel controls for automated docking. You may either do this, or you may choose to dock manually if you would like.
Nah, I think I'm just gonna let it do its thing.
Okay. So you set on autopilot and it docks. UCC Gladius docks in the docking bay, and you guys exit the ship into the cargo bay.
Yeah, he does. Ben looks like he's in a padded cell. Someone just said.
It does.
It's all the combat stems. I'm out of control, man. I'm out of control. Game over, man. Game over.
Game over, man. Game over.
Oh, I'm gonna die. This is your pilot speaking. We have arrived at our destination. Please get your shit and get off my ship.
Wow, customer service has really gone down.
That is affirmative, pilot. Just let me set these engines to self-destruct before I leave.
No.
Still better service than Southwest.
We're not using the Cormite maneuver anymore?
Oh, and have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
Thank you for flying Colonial Space Lines. Please leave your waitresses in the upright position.
And don't forget to tip the bartender.
Okay, so you guys leave the ship. There's only 3 compartments that you'll have access to: the docking bay, which you're already in, private room with a laboratory, and cargo bay, which you've just gotten to. The meeting will be held in the private room, which you can walk to if you would like.
You don't have like space segways?
Or the moving floor that every 60 movie had.
Yeah, let's say there's a moving floor at the 60s.
I will settle for a robot to carry me to my quarters. This is my robot butler, Jarvis.
Only looks awkward, clunky, and really, really shiny.
Yes, that's the B.
Everyone make an idea roll. Or actually a no roll. So it's knowledge times 5.
I know everything. As a doctor,
Knowledge times 5?
Yeah.
You sure, Nick?
Or not knowledge times 5.
My knowledge is 5.
My knowledge is 75.
It's edu times 5.
I made it.
I still make it. I know everything.
Hey, the Cat in the Hat came back.
Yeah.
I make it. Barely, but I make it.
So those of
I
you
miss
making
it by 1.
let's just say you made
Bronx is
it.
clueless.
So all of you know that in ancient times the Elder Things and Migo fought savage wars, so little trust exists between the 2 races. Also, the Elder Things and Yithians and the colonies have informed the humans about the Migos' long history of manipulation and interference in human evolution bears. So there's actually some flashing lights that are directing you towards the private room, meeting room.
Nope. Time to meet the space gods.
I imagine this is set up like Marvin the Martians with the flashing neon arrows and stuff everywhere.
A little bit. Just more futuristic.
LEDs as opposed to sodium bulbs.
Yeah.
Oh, look, a vacuum tube.
What's a vacuum tube?
So once the four of you go inside, you are confronted by four small, slender, non-threatening-looking aliens. They look like the standard Greys from like X-Files and stuff like that. The stereotypical little green men, but these are gray. Everyone make another no roll. Except for Andrew Fisk, the Migo Whisperer, you already know this.
Dang it.
Yes.
Well, I make it very easily.
Okay. So those making their no roll know that this is not the normal form for Migo, but a disguise they often use when dealing with humans.
Fred, George, how you been? How the wife and
Cephalopods.
The what?
mushrooms?
How the spores doing these days, George?
How's that fungal infection? Is it finally flaring up?
If you guys give us any problem, we have yogurt.
So, got some Gold Bond powder here and some alcohol. That should get you right set.
Salt.
Tough acting to acting.
Okay, so
Don't you like slugs?
Old case of Lamisil.
so the Migo, there's the lead Migo, the one that's in front. He begins to speak, but it's more of like a buzzing zzz noise in between like his words. He explains that they greatly desire the canisters of chemicals that you have in your cargo, as well as the filtering device and its specifications. One of the three, Migo in the back, carries the 3 data disks that you require. The Migo asks for 85 canisters, and they say they'll give you 2 of the disks.
I thought we had discussed this. We need all 3. 2 does us no good, so we need 3.
Okay.
Holding back does you no good because you won't get your canisters.
Okay. They agree and they snicker and say, "Okay, sorry," as if they've got caught trying to cheat you.
Oh, shucks.
It's just the copper manipulation.
I can't wait till we fold out of here.
The Migo asks to see the canisters now. They hand you over the 3 discs. They ask to be brought to the courtyard.
I'll be happy to escort you.
So the Migo follow you.
And these are our lovely canisters.
So they take out some tools that look unusual and unique to you, and they begin looks like taking random samples from about a dozen of the canisters. It looks like they're like running tests on some weird-looking PDA, like public or like little personal computer type of thing.
I watch them casually, so as not to make them nervous.
Okay.
Now, I have a Migo 65 language, but do I know any body language, nonverbal communication, Migo style?
I know Migo 65 sounds like a really awesome band name.
You can roll Migo to see if you think they're like. What are you trying to figure out exactly? If they're
if they're angry, if they're trying to pull a fast one with their equipment, are they testing it? Are they lying about the results? Just that standard, I don't trust them.
Okay, go ahead and roll for it.
I did. I made it.
Okay, no, they're pleased with the canisters, and they don't indicate that they've withheld any information from you or feel like they've been cheated or anything.
Okay.
So the Migo look like they nod towards each other, and they.
We're back.
The leader approaches you again, Andrew. He says, "We offer our thanks at this successful trade of technology and information, and hope to conduct further trade in the future. As such, we have additional information to offer if you are interested. Information vital to the survival of your colonies. This is not a threat from my people, I assure you, as we desire nothing but peaceful coexistence with our neighbors. Will you conduct further negotiations for this information with us now?"
Give us a taste. Where's the threat coming from?
We spotted a non-colonist ship was approaching one of your colonies space. You may wish to know about it.
Ladies, gentlemen, what do you think?
I don't like this. See if they'll offer the classification of said ship, at least where its origin may be from.
Yeah, but what can we give them? What do you want for the information, George?
Well, first, since you asked for a taste of it, the alien diplomat buzzes excitedly, motioning towards the screen. This human ship is traveling back to the Earth from somewhere far above the elliptical, beyond the orbit of Neptune. We do not know where it has been or what its mission was, but we suspect it was built on the moon. Our intelligence indicated some construction project underway on the lunar surface 4 years ago, but we were never able to determine what it was. We now believe it was the construction of this vessel, as our scans detected partials of Luna dust trailing the ship through space. We are willing to give to you all of our scans and data on this ship, as well as its last known position, speed, and heading. One thing I will inform you of without compensation is this. You will want this information. The ship will pass within scanning range of one or more of your settlements within the next 72 hours. Are you interested in this information? Will you hear our terms? Do you wish to consult your superiors?
What are your terms?
We desire 200 human ova and sperm samples from at least 3
Whoa!
different
Is it from
males.
us?
Well, I mean, we could give you the sperm sample.
And if it's not for me, I'm fine.
I don't. After your spice addiction, I don't think.
We're all destined to die one day.
But there is the doctor.
Yeah, and they're not going to do anything nefarious with those.
We can always make more. We don't like using them anyway.
Sorry.
Yeah, give me a magazine, I'll get you your sperm.
My doctor is dated.
We require 3
I
men.
wasn't aware you could give him the sperm.
We require the sperm samples from at least 3 different human males.
Yeah, they're over there.
I just look at the guys. Yeah, that's on y'all.
We are willing to accept 2.
My eggs ain't doing much. Sitting on a shelf. After we can make.
Okay. The Migos say, we are willing to perform the extraction of the ova on our ship, unless you would like to do it yourself.
Yeah. Hard to
Yeah,
horror.
I gotta put the PG-13 thing up.
Go to space, they said. They never said anything about strange aliens wanting my reproductive organs.
They just want to sap it. They just want to
With
sap
cloning
it.
technology, what it is now, you won't even miss it.
It's the future. You'll be fed and slaughtered for the service.
They say if you are willing to let us perform the operation, we will allow one human observer, just to make you feel safer.
I would like to watch this. I like to watch.
Aren't you?
Oh, wait, I
thought you were volunteering. I think you're.
I don't watch first. I watch the first round, and then we knock out. We scoop out some mind and call it a day.
How about we watch while you make the first donation, mister? Just to make sure that everything's on the up and up.
Well, we don't want the doctor watching while your material is.
No, we'll watch the doctor experience the procedure firsthand to make sure it is safe. And then and only then shall we participate ourselves.
Okay, but who's going to use it?
I'm really thinking I should have just stayed on the ship.
Alright. I have nothing to look for. Let's get this.
Don't worry, Doc.
Going.
They mess up, they won't survive.
Yeah, I've got nothing to live for.
All right, so you're gonna go on the Migo ship.
Yep. Let's
Okay.
go over this.
So the Migo lead you to their ship. Resembles a big, like, stereotypical saucer.
How terrible.
They lead you up a ramp and down a corridor to a room. There's a metal slab on it next to a table with sharp-looking instruments. Don't really look like they were built for humans. So you're led to the slab, and you're laid down on it. Who is everyone observing this happening?
Oh yeah.
I'm not very in the mood to watch this at all.
Start with a rectal exam.
Go up next to the phone to Johnny Mathis and call it a night.
Okay, so.
Oh, damn, I just realized I was from Brooklyn. I could be doing a very horrible, horrible, horrible New York accent.
Oh, shoot. You guys are... For Wesley, Diana is put to sleep.
Yep.
And the Migo begin to work on you. Everyone else roll a sanity roll for watching Diana.
I'm with my ship. I'm nowhere near this.
Okay. So Andrew and Damien roll sanity checks for this.
Oh, I
need a
failed.
sanity check. I need a sanity check.
So if you make it, it's 0. If you fail it, it's 1d3.
Two. 63. I am down to 63.
And it has begun.
What? Okay, so everything goes how it's supposed to go. The operation works out fine. The Migo thank you, and they hand over another data disk containing all the information they have.
Thank you. Come again.
Right.
Thank
Wait,
you.
what
I'm not
the hell's the harvested men as well?
This
They don't want the man juice anymore. Gotta find me. Gotta find the egg clutch.
Wow. They didn't even give you a cigarette.
He already have one. I think
What,
she's
no
good.
kidding?
It's like grabbed into her hand. It's a new cigarette. She never runs out.
Did you guys see what David Burst put on the message board?
I can only imagine.
I'm scared to look.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it up.
Oh, you're good for that.
That's perfect.
That's exactly right.
That's the mundo.
You're as healthy as a clam.
Okay, so the Migo call this trade meeting to a close, and they thank you and wish you well. They tell you you must return to your own ship now.
Gee, thanks.
So, was it good?
You seem to be a tad gentler than the deep ones.
Oh, good, good. They just sit there, cold fish. Never worth it.
So I'm guessing you guys go back to your ship. The discs that you have, well, the 3 discs are for the origami project, but the extra disc that you have, you're probably going to want to examine it.
Take a look at it.
So you
Yes, let's.
put it into the computer, hook it up. It's from your analysis, you determined this ship to be a large one. It's about 120 meters long. It has what looks to be a powerful propulsion system. Nothing appearing to be weapons are visible. The ship has a 35-meter long bay for an additional shuttle landing craft. The bay appears unoccupied at the time of the scan. Her speed was only about 1/6 of what her engine seemed possible of putting out. She is making clumsy, ineffective course corrections as she maneuvered around the gravity wells of Jupiter. If her course holds true, the vessel will come within easy scanning range of the colony settlements of New Brooklyn, which you know as a large population center. Berlin town. Say that again?
It's New Brooklyn, they can take care of themselves.
Yeah, they'll be fine. It's Brooklyn. No. As long as the building survival, it's all good.
Berlin town and Rockhaven. Rockhaven is one of the 3 facilities doing work on Project Origami, and where most principal theoretical testing occurs. Unless the ship has changed course or speed, the Gladius should be able to overtake her in 12 hours, 9 hours before she could be in scanning range of any colonial settlements.
That the plan?
Do we have any intel on this ship beyond what the Migo gave us?
No.
No. Only that we know it was it's a human-made ship and possibly from the moon.
Well, Earth-made ship.
Let me see. Interesting.
Sophaqua.
What do you guys want to do? You have a number of options. You can just chase down the ship, or you can ask your superiors about a course of action.
Well, let's at least warn them what's going on. That way, if we fail, they can be prepared to shoot it down.
Yes.
Yeah, we should follow the proper protocols.
I'm gonna see if we have enough spackle and nails for all the.
Just don't tell them how we got the information.
Oh, I'm not saying a word about what y'all had to do.
It's all their report.
I saw nothing, I know nothing.
Hey, Migo porn.
What? You mean you weren't authorized to bargain on the colony's behalf?
So everyone roll no rolls again.
I gave up my egg. I gave up my egg clutch on the cheap.
I made it.
I know nothing.
Well,
No, I missed it.
I know nothing at all.
I know all.
I'm getting good rolls. That's bad.
So those succeeding in a no roll, you'll know that under current conditions, encoded transmissions are required. So it might take a little while to get a response back.
Okay, so we encode the transmission. We start on our way. That way, if they tell us to break it off, we can act accordingly by ignoring whatever they tell us. We're going there.
Okay.
Well, another possible option is we can overtake them, disable their engines, and then wait for further instructions.
That's true. All depends on what horrors are on that ship.
Well,
What's going on here?
Either way,
well, I have some work to do.
no matter what's on there, if their propulsion is disabled, they're not going any further towards the colonies.
That's true.
And anything beyond that can be debated in committee.
Well, let's do it.
That's what you guys want to do.
Yeah.
Tell me the coordinates and let's get going.
Roll a navigation roll to determine where it was going exactly.
Yep.
Give her drugs.
I recommend that you have some more of this. I don't know what this does, but it does something useful.
Don't mind if you do. Click.
Yeah, this
As your
more
doctor,
than
I advise you to take more of this crap.
All right, I'm gonna roll for Benoit's NPC character. Okay, he didn't make it either. Okay, so you guys at least know a general outline or a general course of where it's going towards. You send off the transmission, and you start heading out.
Nick, what kind of weapon system does the Gladius have? Do we have the capabilities to take out their engines, or was I just blowing smoke?
I'm the one who blows the smoke.
Hold on one second. I don't believe you guys have weapons.
Alright, so we are going to have to board, one way or the other. Unless we just want to ram them.
The UCC Gladius is a colonial rock skimmer. She's the state-of-the-art for the colonies. They're not spacious or comfortable to live in, being designed to utilize every possible bit of space. The Gladius is equipped with a forward-firing railgun and 2 torpedoes. That's what you guys have.
That's right.
This weapon fires... So the railgun fires clusters of magnetically launched explosives, much like cluster bombs. It is designed to open multiple holes in the hull of enemy vessels, exposing their environments to vacuum. To a physical target, a railgun would do 12d6 points of damage. The Gladius has enough ammunition to fire this weapon 5 times. The pilot and the person manning the railgun combine their scores to create an average of the two in determining the chances to hit. The railgunner must roll under the average of the pilot's spacecraft skill and their own railgunnery score.
Who has railgunnery?
The torpedoes. These are highly explosive computer-guided missiles. The torpedoes are mounted on the outside of the ship in specially shielded pods. It is not possible to remove these weapons unless they are fired, and also impossible to trigger when to detonate while attached to the ship. These weapons are computer-directed. The torpedo man must roll his computer use to score a direct hit, but even a near miss could cause serious damage. Keepers should use their No talk too much.
There is one way to trigger that torpedo on the ship. Teach it phenomenology.
Well, somebody has to say this. I've got a bad feeling about this.
I'm happy you said it. I'm a little amped up right now.
I sense
A little
work.
bit.
I sense work coming in the pipeline.
Nothing about this can possibly go wrong.
Alright, so we just take this hammer and just sort of bash it on there. No,
So you guys are on your way, closing on the or gaining on the Tatterdemalion, when you get the reply from Colonial High Command. States Gladius, Priority 1, big capital letters. Priority 1, priority 1. Then it says, proceed on intercept to Earth vessel. At T-minus 14 hours of your confirmation of orders, the area of 34-33-254-X14 will be blanketed with an artificially created particle storm. This will jam all transmissions in that sector for a period of 1 to 3 hours. During this time, you will engage the intruder. You are to disable her, board her, and take her as a prize. The intelligence and possible technology gained could prove invaluable. The ship must be under colonial control at the end of the storm's blackout. Once you have her under control, proceed to the following location, 8527158N16, and contact High Command. Do not, in big caps, repeat, do not destroy the intruder unless all other options are exhausted. If she cannot be taken, she must be destroyed. After confirmation of orders, conduct strict radio silence until objective is achieved. CPM Joshua Clark. Confirm receipt of orders, Y or N. Right. Priority 1 marks the orders as top secret and of the utmost importance to colonial security. CPM stands for Colonial Prime Minister. Joshua Clark is one of the Yithian founders of the colony. Confirmation of these orders gives the investigators 14 hours to ready their ship and themselves for battle.
Alright, so I guess we can't flag the engines.
No, look, you're not.
Yeah. Well,
So we board it, we shoot it up, and we take it home.
You guys in the really old movies?
have any of us ever done anything like this before?
I have, in simulation.
None of you are dead yet.
I have an A++ rating.
At least
in
none I
simulation.
remember.
So, I just got an email from Benoit. His daughter's sick.
Aw.
So yeah. He tried emailing us earlier, but he didn't have an internet connection, I guess.
Then when you watch
That's
this,
bad. Nothing worse than when your kid's sick.
Yep.
when you watch this on YouTube, Benoit, we're thinking about your kid.
We all hope she feels better.
Yeah. That's a good reason, Ben. We'll let you off.
And other than that, we got to find you and break your kneecaps. I'm just saying.
So the point of attack will be near an area of the asteroid field where there is much rock traffic. You have time to plan out your attack. There's two options that you can think of that are like tactically sound. One is position the Gladius ahead of the ship, heading her amid the asteroid debris. This would allow you to close quickly and attack with only a single piloting role. You'd be able to close with the target in 1 to 6 rounds. The downside is that you will not be able to make observations or scans of the ship before you engage. Or 2, stalk the target slowly, moving behind her and attacking by surprise from close range. The downside of this is that 4 pilot and 4 navigation roles are required to do this successfully. The benefit would be that you could observe the target for several hours before the attack. Scans can be made to give information about the target ship's capabilities, possibly gathering other important intelligence.
What would you gentlemen like me to do?
I'm voting for option number 2 myself.
I'm
That'll
down with
give
number
us-
2, but it's your
That'll
nerve,
give
man.
us some intel. Do you think you can fly that?
I can fly it. Navigating it? my piloting's at 80. My navigate's at 50, so it's a crapshoot a little bit.
I'm gonna start passing out the go pills. He's all pepped up and not depressed and sad. Yeah,
If
I
we
reckon
come in from behind, I'll be able to strafe their engines. Hopefully not blow up the ship. And we can do with them what they want. Because that'll cause minimal damage to the superstructure. But if we go broadside, we're not going to have the intel and likely have to do a lot more damage to get in.
I'd rather at least try to find out about what's going on before we do something.
So, coming from behind?
Yeah.
Okay.
Behind, it's not as interesting.
Diana, you got something to say? Just angry about those eggs you gave up or something?
Just remembering a really sad time that I had. Here, how's the go pills? That's about you. Gotta get you all pepped up. I don't have time for the long talking and whatever it is I do usually.
I'm usually high by the time you get done. I don't know what you usually do either.
You don't want to know what she usually does.
It involves flashcards.
I'll take your word for it. Flashcards? Oh, I just imagine like an entire PowerPoint going while she's telling us stuff.
Yep.
Okay, so roll a pilot roll, and then roll a navigation roll right after.
All right, I passed
Pilot one.
I'm warming up the railgun.
Oh, I actually impaled the navigate.
Okay, so on your first scans, you find out that the ship has been named the Tatterdemalion.
Oh, God.
And the ship appears to have lost main power.
I swear to God, if there's a Latin transmission coming out of here, I'm leaving.
Does it look like a patchwork of insane things that shouldn't go together? Parts and whatnot.
You haven't gotten close enough to look at it yet, or to you mean to see any like distinguishing features of it. It's still just like a little thing floating.
Are they going on auxiliary engines, or are they still got main propulsion, even though the main power's gone?
All you know for now is just the main power's gone, and it's the Tatterdemalion. That's all you know.
On them yet?
Say it again.
Do we have a visual on them yet?
They're just a small speck in the asteroid field.
All right.
See that wee thing over there? That's a ship.
On screen.
Main screen on.
This is a
Roll
whole
another,
jump screen.
Piloting and another navigation roll.
Okay. Nope on both.
Okay. So you guys are still stalking it, but you weren't able to get any scans during this time. So you keep going. You're gaining on it slightly more. It's getting bigger. You can see that she's a large ship. She's lumbering and slowly moving. Kind of lurching about as if it was really like an amateur or trainee pilot that was controlling her. Roll another pilot and navigate roll.
Whispering sweet nothings to the ship. I passed the pilot, not the navigate.
Okay. So you're able to get another scan. The main engines are actually powered down. So you guys are going on. It's getting closer. You're now able to see a couple more distinguishing features. It looks like kind of a. It's a really long ship, and it has like. It looks like the engines are and like. Kind of the only way I could describe this is like pontoons, like on like seaplanes. It's kind of like pontoons on the outside. There's like 4 of them that surround the ship. Kind of, yeah, kind of like Star Trek.
Like nacelles, huh?
Yeah, there's one that has 4.
Go ahead and roll the last pilot and navigate rolls as you are coming up to the ship.
And I'm whispering sweet nothings to the ship as I'm doing this. I barely missed the navigate past the pilot.
Okay. So on the last, you're able to get one last scan. It's a particle trail in the ship's wake, indicates a decompression has occurred on board the tattered Mountain.
With decompression?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, a decompression has occurred aboard the ship.
Looks like your job just became easier, and I've heard less work now.
Okay,
Well-
so go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I think we should put on our monkey suits and go board this puppy.
Are we going to have to take down their auxiliary engines before we can board, or are we fast enough to overtake them and bail the dock?
Depends on how good the
I thought we were
pilot
supposed to wait for our distraction to board.
Oh yeah, that's right. But I want to try the railgun.
Man, you know, it's been fine for guns, but they're putting it the right target.
I told you, I make the holes, you patch them up.
Okay, so you guys are now like getting close to the ship, and you're able to see it all in its glory. This is what it looks like. You guys must make sanity rolls for seeing those two really big yellow signs.
Oh, wow.
Oh God, not again!
No!
So go ahead and roll for that.
I pass. I'm good.
That is funny for giggles.
Nope, I fail again.
It hit me again.
I failed the sanity roll!
Never seen somebody so excited to fail.
And it's predictable, man. My sanity is 85, and I failed. I mean,
I'm unfazed.
So if you make it, it's 1 point. If you lose, it's 1d6 points.
oh, the full
No.
6.
Down to 61.
Oh, and it really begins. The Migo Whisperer is temporarily insane.
Yeah. So make your idea roll.
So soon. Yeah, I made my idea roll.
Oh, I was gonna need you to fail that. Somebody grab before he tries to open the hatch.
Can I use some of this?
You failed your idea roll, or you made it?
No, I made it.
Okay.
Oh, I made the shit out of it.
Can you use psychoanalysts to deal with?
You ain't wasting no time tonight, are you?
Now,
Was that an idea roll for all of us, Nick?
No, it was just for
All right.
you to.
because I lost more than
No,
5.
he lost quite a chunk of sanity with that.
Can I use any of my psycho?
What is it? It's supposed to be 10%?
Analysis.
It's 10% if it's no, it's actually 20% if it's indefinite insanity. But if an investigator loses 5 or more sanity points, the consequence of one sanity roll, then yeah. It's twice.
Yeah, I lost 5 or more.
Yep.
Let's see. So right now you are once again fleeing in panic. So let's say you're just running around the ship.
Somebody get him!
Got
It's
it.
like a really crazy
God,
version of
thanks.
2001.
All right, that's it.
I wrestle him to the floor and smack him about the face until he calms down. Using my judo.
I'm gonna try my analysis talents and see if that works. Because I'm an analyst. I make that. 55, my psychoanalyst.
I make my martial arts roll.
Oh,
Just don't kill him.
All right.
He wasn't that
Alright.
crazy.
wow, man. I was just going for
The
a
cops
job.
showed up for this assault on a poor innocent, insane man.
Calm blue ocean. Calm
Calm
blue ocean.
down!
There's a line.
Is the psychoanalysis to actually do anything, or is this all hokum?
I think psychoanalysis is a process. I don't think you're just gonna.
Calm blue ocean.
My way is more expeditious.
I'm Relax, I'm a doctor. Come on, just relax. I'm a doctor.
Face palming at this point.
It
Hearing the
says
commotion behind me.
so on the degree on the wall, but I'm a
Maybe
doctor.
some of those piloting drugs will work.
No,
No, I'm not sharing. I am not sharing.
No, this is psychoanalysis right now. It's a process. It's a process.
But I have some space meat here. I mean,
Space meat.
Face. That needs to be a thing. Just like Migo Whisper needs to go in the book, so does Space Meat.
Space meat is in the book, actually.
it is.
Yeah.
Space meat.
Wow, that is amazing.
That's how you survive spaceflight without a canister for your brain.
Yeah, the
Okay.
small vampire carries you away.
So once you guys see the yellow sign, you have like a weird flashback, deja vu, where
To a past life.
yeah, you're dressed in clothing common 1 and 2,000 years ago. You know that this isn't possible, but you're 100% convinced that what you are feeling and remembering is true. You've all seen this sign before, and it has never led to good things.
Oh, that was a strange dream I had that day.
Okay. So,
I'm imagining I got a bad batch and I'm tweaking a little bit.
so Damien, I heard that you wanted to use the railgun.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Make a spot hidden roll.
I make it.
Okay.
Just let me know when I stop foaming at the mouth.
It's gonna be a little while.
See.
What is it about doctor powers? They should cure him of this.
It's for,
Like doctor equals God. That's
So
like
you're-
school.
you're insane for like 5 rounds, so it's going to be about 40 seconds. You're fine by now. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
So that spot hidden roll, you noticed that the command center observation porthole is the command center observation porthole is like the ideal point for a railgun strike.
I like the sound of that.
So you guys can
Let's get
attack the railgun.
cooking. Hey, this is what I'm here for.
So what's the railgunnery score that you have?
is fire in the right.
I have 60% on that.
And then that averaged with the pilot skill of 80, so you have to get below 70.
And I don't. But I miss it by 6 points.
As long as you didn't blow the ship up, I don't care.
1,000 years ago, I would have been
So-
made by now.
You miss, and a big energy beam flies past the tatterdemalion.
That thing always has such a nice
That was
color.
a warning shot. It's just a warning shot. We have to see if there's anybody still on there first.
Perhaps you should
and I
tell
bet
me
this
you're
is-
shooting next time.
And I bet this has never happened to you before.
You have enough ammunition for 5 more shots if you'd like to try again. But you're not getting any retaliation fire.
All right, we'll try one more.
Okay.
No.
Was it worse?
Okay, so that one
Holy
just
You blew up our
that
ship.
just
And we were never seen again.
everyone's
Only
floating in
records was
space.
I don't think she
Floating
touched
in
it.
space. No, you just miss horribly.
Wait, wasn't Ripples from Carcosa a Three Stooges episode?
All right. So that has failed.
How about we just forward?
Yeah, I was gonna say. So
You done?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm done.
So roll a piloting roll. Roll a piloting roll to
Okay.
get close enough.
Come on.
Come Come on, man. I'm a soldier. Don't shoot my gun.
Well, I mean, it's what I do.
So,
I'm messing with the engines.
What did I get? I can't see
Gone.
it. Oh, yeah, we're good. We're very good.
Soldier with,
Okay, so you get up close. And magnetic grappling lines are deployed. You guys are now attached to the tatterdemalion.
Unfurl the umbilicus.
Dare you talk about my baby like that?
So, for boarding, you guys are armed with a single shape charge explosive kit. This kit, once placed upon a hole or a door, allows investigators to open a large hole and gain entry.
Nothing could possibly go wrong with that at all.
The kit can be detonated by wire remote, wireless remote, or a set timer. You have all three options.
What has the greatest bonus for success?
They all have the same. It's going to succeed.
We're taking them all just in case.
New ship. Sometimes it isn't. Perhaps I will actually do some interesting ones.
Diana, are you all right, Dr. Everett?
You know,
I think
it's
the
just
little incident with the aliens was a little bit too intense for her. Or she's been in my stuff. Either way.
this is called life. Oh God, life. So you live. You want to pass on life, but you never have a chance because you keep busy putting life in other people.
Alright, can we remotely set these charges, or does one of us have to physically go there and set the charge up on the hull?
You do have to set the charges, but
Alright,
you're not in any
Getting
danger
on
of
the back
blowing
suit.
yourselves up. You guys aren't in any danger. Yeah.
I'll get on my vac suit.
Okay.
I suggest we all put on our back suits.
I didn't know not putting it on was an option.
We have an atmosphere inside the ship. Or do we?
No, we do, but they don't. They've been exclusively decompressed or decompressed.
I'm not
I'm
worried
arming
about
myself to the teeth, putting on my vac suit, and setting the charges.
Decompression in our circumstances can be quite therapeutic.
So where on the whole? Because you're most likely going to want to go to the command center.
Yeah. Sure, because then if there's anything on there, we can hit it right off the bat and then be smooth sailing from there.
Okay. So you guys open a hole in the, or you open a hole in the hull of the ship. Hole in the hole. Big piece of the ship's hull goes floating off space. You guys now have this big hole in the ship that's big enough for a couple of you to fit through.
Do we have some kind of like connection, or do we have to spacewalk in between the ships?
You have those magnetic grappling lines, so you've I think you're pretty much like attached and have been like placed next to each other. That's what I'm guessing grappling lines would do.
We can,
Well,
So we're
you're
basically
armed there.
spacewalking. There's no like umbilicus like Steve said or anything like that.
that's super radiating.
I guess that makes sense too, considering that we're kind of impromptu boarding. We're not actually doing it the proper way.
Okay. So yeah, you're spacewalking.
Yeah.
So we all going, or what?
Release the boarding lights, Mr. Christian.
Who else has mechanical repair besides me?
Yeah, who's all going? Is anyone staying with the ship, or is everyone going?
I don't like leaving my baby, but I get the feeling y'all don't know how to fix anything.
I shall take up the rear because I am a doctor, not a coroner.
I'll take point. No, I got some mechanical repair. Since our engineer is drunk and passed out most of the time, I have to handle most of the engine maintenance.
It's those Scottish jeans, Those Scottish. Wait. That's their
I think-
here.
I'm the only guy with a red shirt who survived.
So you guys go through the hall. There's a hallway that leads to your left. That's like
I'm
towards the
hanging with
direction
the
of
ship since he said he's good. If they call me over, I'll come over.
Okay. So there's to your left there's a corridor that leads towards the direction of the command center. And there's just the three of you, right?
Ah, yes.
Okay.
What happens on the abandoned ship
fine.
stays on the abandoned ship.
You should look me inside.
Okay, so you guys go down the corridor and you're confronted by a sealed door. It's like it has one of those is it wheel seals? I don't know. Crane. Yeah. You can open it.
Oh, we can open it?
Yeah, it's
Not
totally
place the controls or anything?
no.
Alright, so what's everybody's strength?
Vacuum. If you're opening a
Mine
door,
has a 14.
I have a 13. Can we do this? Could two people do it, or is it a one-person operation?
Oh, two people can do it. It's fine.
let's see.
Doctor, what's your strength?
Strength, it is 10.
So, it's you and me. Carl.
Yeah.
The doctor's used to having a lot of burly nurses.
Yep. Yep. Burly, but not particularly useful. Anyway, we should probably secure ourselves to the wall with some of that magnetic line first, because it would dictate that if there's air behind that door and a vacuum, we're going one way. So, yeah, let's secure ourselves to the wall first and start opening up that door.
Okay.
Okay, so how does this, so how does it work with a combined strength roll?
It opens. You guys don't need to.
Yay!
Oh.
With two of you, that's enough to be able to open it. So you open it. It's the mess hall that you guys can recognize as soon as you walk in. But moving into this room, you come face to face with every colonist's worst nightmare. 7 humans float here amid plates, broken meal trays, and other debris. They're all wearing body armor with yellow jumpsuits on underneath. On the breastplate of the armored vest is painted a yellow sign. None of them are wearing spacesuits. With eyes and mouths wide open, weapons clenched tight in their unmoving hands, it's clear they were caught unprotected when decompression occurred. Suddenly, one of them, a woman with billowing hair, jerks her head upwards. With this snaps the ghost-like halo of hair away from her face. You can see her smile as she raises her oversized pistol. Suddenly you are under attack by all 7 of them, moving about unprotected in the vacuum. What's your guys' initiative? What's your guys' initiative again? Or not initiative, dex.
My dex is 11.
I have a 12.
I have 11.
Perhaps I should have gone with you.
What? What madness? Madness? What?
Feel free for anybody to let me know what's going on. I don't know if I can handle
Hey!
it.
We're fucked here.
Gentlemen, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
3 of them are faster than you guys. Let's see, they'll each shoot at a different one of you. First die roll goes to Damien, second die roll goes to Andrew, and third goes to Diana. Let's see, one of them, the one that's shooting at Damien, let's just do it one by one, sorry. Yeah, the one that's shooting at Damien has an AK-47.
Yeesh.
Oh, God.
Woo.
In a vacuum?
Yeah, they have
In a vacuum?
have-
Work in a
they-
vacuum.
they have
Yeah.
these weapons are modified to
Oh, alright.
yeah, they're modified to operate in a vacuum and loaded with so 44. I don't think that makes it though. Okay, well, yeah, it does.
Receive people
So
who
that
should not
does-
be alone.
That does 6 points of damage.
Oh,
But
your
I-
suit should absorb.
May I dodge?
Yeah, I think your suit covers that.
Can I attempt to dodge, Nick, or no?
I think you can dodge bullets.
Let's see. If my suit is an armor 12 points. so-
You can try to dodge. I had a gaming group and we were asking if you could dodge bullets. You can actually dodge the first attack with a firearm. And the other attack afterwards you couldn't. So yeah, you can dodge that first one.
Oh, but I'll make it anyway.
Okay, so 5 points of damage goes to you, but you have that heavy vacuum work suit, which is 12 armor points. So you're fine. Let's see. The next one will. They have. Let's see. This one will shoot its Andrew Fisk, and it has a Uzi, and it misses. And then the last one will shoot at Diana. This one has an AK-47, and it misses. So you guys can go. So Steve,
right.
I believe you're first, or is it?
No, that was me.
Okay, sorry.
And I missed by 2 points. What's going on tonight? I've been cursed.
So I'm going to use my Glock.
Okay.
I assume that it's modified as well.
Yeah.
As shall I.
And I made it.
Okay.
I missed.
It does 1d6 plus. Oh, that's 7. 1d10 plus 1. Right. Eight.
8 points.
I guess I'm just shooting the one that shot at me.
Yeah. Okay, so your bullet actually glances off its breastplate. Let's see. Diana, go ahead and.
I missed.
Okay.
Horribly.
So there's still 4 more that are slower than you guys.
Oh, you know, the Glock has 2.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Oh, it does?
Sorry.
Mr. John?
Yeah, Glocks have 2.
Oh.
And
I miss again.
I made my second shot.
Okay.
I'm just whiffing.
And that does 10.
I'm a doctor, then a soldier.
I imagine you go to smoke and realize you still have a faceplate on.
Exactly.
So, Steve, what did you make with your second roll? Sorry.
10.
Okay. So. So that shot pierces the armor. The person kind of just holds at their stomach.
That's 3.
4 others are going to attack you guys now. So there's 2 that are armed with 44 magnums. They'll shoot at Andrew and Damien. Those both hit.
Oh.
I'm going to roll to dodge,
Okay.
and I make it this time.
Okay. What about
guess
you,
I'll-
Steve?
Does anyone have a
Dodge
grenade?
as well. Hold on, I gotta look at my dodge. I missed my
No,
dodge. I missed my dodge.
Okay, so these guys, he does 7. It's 2 to 6 plus 2, so 9 points of damage.
So that does not penetrate my armor.
These guys actually have armor-piercing ammunition, so defending armor is at half normal protection.
Oh, so it does do a little damage.
So I think maybe 3 points or something.
How much did it do?
It does. They do 9. They dealt 9
So
points.
it did like 4.5. Armor, so it's like
armor's at half
it'll
normal
stop
protection.
half, right?
Yeah.
So it stops like 4.5. So
Okay, so you take
I don't know.
round up to 5. It stops 5.
Okay. I gotta keep track
Okay. Then 2 more will fire. They'll fire. They'll fire at Diana. Or 1 will fire at Diana. 1 will roll at fire at Damien. So these 2 are armed with Uzis. 1 will fire at Damien. That's a miss. 1 will fire at Diana. That's a hit.
Oh god, and I cannot dodge. Alas.
So it's 1d10 points of damage. 7. So you take 1 point.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was all of their attacks. There's.
What other eggs? What other
Okay,
eggs?
so there's. We're gonna go back down again.
You did not just say your other eggs.
I did. Diana
So-
and Lady Prude.
There are 3. There are 3 that are faster than you guys. They'll fire. They'll fire at each of you. Each one of them will fire at a different one of you. So this one's for Damien. That's a miss. This one's for Andrew. That's a hit. You can try to dodge.
Okay. I missed.
Okay. So this is going to be 1d10 points. So 7. So I think 1 point of damage. Okay.
That. No, it should be. You're trying to what from 12?
Yeah.
Took 4. It stopped 5. Yeah. Well, that's there. It's at 12.
Okay, then it just doesn't do anything.
It does it add? Is that how armor works in this?
No, it's you guys have 12-point armor.
Right.
Defending armor is at half of normal protection, so I'm guessing it's at 6 points.
Oh, okay.
So I think that deals 1 point.
Okay.
Still, so. Okay, so Diana, you're gonna get shot at with a Uzi, and that hits.
Oh. When was it hitting? Why is it hitting?
Okay, that doesn't do anything. That's just above. So your armor takes it off. You guys can go now.
All right, firing with the E2.
Yep.
Okay. Are you gonna shoot at whoever just shot at you?
Yep.
Okay.
And I miss miserably. Oh, not severely miserably, but I miss.
Andrew, go ahead and fire.
This ain't like the simulation, man.
Game over, man. Game over.
My first one hit.
Game over.
And
Get
my
out of the freaking
second
walls.
one missed.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Three.
Me too? I thought it was 46.
My Glock is 1d10 plus.
Oh, you're using the block, okay. That's right, it was Ben who's using the E2. Then.
Do 3 points.
This thing's
That
cursed, man.
hits off their armor. See, Diana, you can go now.
Found the E2.
Okay.
And I make it! Yes!
Okay.
I shoot
Go ahead and do your damage. I'm guessing it was a 1 for you.
Yes!
Beginner's luck.
There we go! Yeah!
So, 12 points of damage.
Yes!
Alright, that person had their head just taken clean off. So a big ray of energy, and that person's head's gone, and they're now just a floating headless corpse. I need to go to the bathroom real quick, sorry.
Well, it's not that scary.
Now for more intermission.
Yes.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby.
Let's all go to the lobby and have a song.
Concentrate.
Here we go.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. Candy, the chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Gee willikers, I really feel like I could go for some of that hot butter popcorn.
Oh, yes! What's that, Kaiser? We gotta watch out for that man.
I want an anthropomorphic hot dog.
Hey guys, I'm still like on the ship. Somebody could be like, "Oh shit, they're shooting at us!" in transmission to me.
It's game over, man. They're shooting at us.
Lola.
The corpses are shooting at us.
Cripes, they're shooting at
I
us.
mean, I'm perfectly fine with being the only one to live, but
Yeah. Those things, are they actually moving around and breathing and... They
don't
hold their
think
breath
they're
this time.
alive.
Roll a no roll.
Me?
Everyone roll, or no, people that are in the room.
I know. I
I
know.
made mine.
Nope, I know nothing.
These are the people, the cultists are under the effects of space mead.
Space mead?
Space mead.
Space what?
Oh,
Really? I don't get it.
I thought time moves slow when you're on space mead.
Okay, so did everyone make their? Yeah, that was all 3 of your guys' attacks.
Yep.
So there's still 4 of them that are slower than you. So one will fire at Damien with that hit. That was with a 44 Magnum that you could try to dodge.
The most powerful handgun.
Do this. What's on that?
I know what you think.
It's like five,
Fire
5, 6.
5. He fires 6.
They asked something.
That's the same guy that talked to him right here.
Ben, are you gonna dodge?
Yep. Did they hit?
Yeah, they hit. That's a 19.
And I successfully dodge.
Okay, so
Matrix.
so the very large bullet just whizzes past you. Next one's going to shoot at Andrew. And that makes him, wow, he's making against you. You can dodge if you want.
I can.
Okay, so,
Oh, I don't know if I did. What did I roll? It didn't. Bag. Oh, I made it. I made it.
okay.
It. He didn't hit me.
So the very large bullet whizzes past your face. Wesley, one will fire at you.
Okay.
Or Diana, one will fire at you with their Uzi. And they hit.
Is not happening. I move into the vault.
So they hit you for 6 points, but I think your armor covers that.
It's exactly 6.
Yeah, everyone's armor covers up to 6 points right now with these guys. So that was all of their attacks. There's still 2 that are slower than you guys now that Wesley killed one, or Diana killed one.
Yep.
So one with the AK will fire at Diana now. That'll hit.
And can I dodge?
Yeah.
I don't get it. Nope. I don't have. Wait. No, I didn't make it.
So it's 7 points of damage. So I think you take 1 point after armor. And then another will shoot at Damien. That'll hit. That is with a AK. You can roll the dodge if you want.
I shall. Can I do bullet time dodge on that?
Okay. So you guys can make your attacks now.
Alright. Give this E2 one more time. And now I'm switching to a different weapon next round. I can't hit nothing with this.
I'm using the E1. Can I switch?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Go ahead and just fire with it. Okay. It
is 2d6 plus 2.
Yeah, go ahead and do your damage.
9. 9.
So you were able to shoot one of the cultists.
Yay. She's got to be dead by now.
Not yet, but they're hurting.
Alright. Fire on the
Diana.
E2. Made it again. Time for that 4d6 again.
It's just ain't right.
I think it's dead.
So you killed the one that tried to shoot at you earlier.
Yeah.
Another big energy blast goes through. So now there are, let's see, 1, 2, 3. There's still 4 of them that are slower than you guys. So 2 of them will actually fire at Diana now because she's on a roll. Those both hit.
Oh god. Is there any dodging I can do?
Yeah, you can try to dodge one of them.
Failed.
Okay, so 6 and 10, so 16. Okay, so the first hit gets absorbed, but the second one you take 4 points. And then the other 2, one will fire at Damien with their 44. They miss, and then one will shoot at Andrew with their 44, and they miss.
How much color of blood?
So there's one that is still faster than you guys left. They'll shoot at Diana, and they make it.
Already dodged.
Doesn't Diana have like the bracelet?
The
Wonder Woman bracelets. Ching, ching.
Wrong Diana.
Wonder Woman!
I'm going by invisible jet now.
What's my last of truth?
Can I dodge this?
Did you try dodging one earlier?
I tried dodging one earlier and failed.
Well, that was last round though.
Yeah, that was right.
Okay, then go ahead and roll dodge.
I actually made it this time. I died.
Yay!
Remain unhit.
So it's your guys' turn to make your attacks again. There's
5
of them left. One has an AK-47, 2 have 44 Magnums, and 2 have Uzis.
And a partridge
Alright.
in their
This
tree.
E2's got to work one of these days. Come on, man. Do me a solid.
Did it work?
Nope.
What? 58? Oh, God.
No, the 94 was my actual roll. I hit the roll thing twice.
Oh. Go
Oh,
ahead.
okay. So I was going to say, I thought 58 made it.
Yeah.
Okay. Andrew,
Yes,
go ahead and
yes,
make
it
your roll.
does. Shifty eyes.
This weapon's defective.
I hit him.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
7.
Okay. That doesn't go through their armor. Diana, go ahead.
Fire! Yes!
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage.
10. 10 points of damage.
So your laser beam grazes against one. Their arm is now looking pretty singed.
Raise! I'm a 13! That should be dead center full of death. Why is he not dead?
So there's 4 that are still alive. 2 of them that have the Uzis will fire at Diana. Those will both hit.
Our doctor may not make it out of this.
God.
Go ahead and dodge. You can dodge. You can try to dodge one of them.
Well, I fail.
All right, there, Calamity Jane. You might want to patch yourself up instead of making me look bad.
Okay, so
To be fair, Calamity Jane's the only one doing damage.
so take 4 points of damage.
I want to take a break and try to medic myself.
You can do that. You can do that. When it comes to your round, though.
Yes.
Duck behind the door, like back
So-
out the door.
One with the 44 Magnum will shoot at Damien, and they miss. One will shoot at Andrew with their 44 Magnum, they miss. And then one more has an AK. They'll shoot at Damien. That hits.
Alright, rolling for a dodge. And I make it. Woohoo!
Okay. So there's still one more that has. There's still one more with an AK that's faster than you guys. They'll roll for Damien. And that's a hit, so you can try to dodge.
And I dodge. Like a boss.
So you guys can make your attacks now.
Alright.
There's still the one with the AK.
And I hit with the E2. Woohoo!
Do your damage. Okay.
Alright, so that's 46.
Sitting in my own blood. I have a cigarette.
17 points.
Okay, so that person just gets wiped out. Your energy
Finally!
pierces through like their body armor, and they're just on the ground. Or no, they're not on the ground. They're floating in midair. Andrew, go ahead and make your roll.
I missed.
Diana, go ahead and make your roll.
I'm gonna get around the table and take my.
Okay.
I fail.
Okay.
I think I made it worse.
All right. So there's still 3. 2 with 44 magnums and 1 with an or 2 with Uzis.
I'm down.
So 2 with 44 magnums will shoot. One will shoot at Damien and hit.
And I dodge.
Okay. And then one will shoot at Andrew. That's a hit.
I'll try and dodge.
Okay.
But
You.
yeah,
that's
a dodge with karate finish.
Bracely dodge.
And the two with Uzis will shoot at Diana.
Oh God.
One of them makes it.
Oh God. Must dodge.
Flop like a fish.
They do 1 point of damage.
I dodged.
Oh, you
I
dodged.
dodged. Yes.
So you guys can make your rolls then. There's still the 2 with Uzis and 2 with 44 magnums.
Good lord.
All right. I hit one of them with the 44.
So we will blood here.
Or 11 points.
Okay.
With the ray gun.
So
Ray gun.
they get hit, but they're still up standing. They got a little like wind was knocked out of them. Go ahead, Andrew.
Does the one that I've been shooting at, is that one still hanging on? Or is that one dead?
One.
I just don't know if somebody else hit him. Or her.
Oh, that one. Okay, yeah. I don't think anybody else has hit that one.
Okay, then I'm going to continue shooting at the one I've been shooting at. Maybe. I hit him.
Okay.
I love that little hesitation at the end. Maybe. Maybe I'll shoot it.
Yeah.
9.
So they're still up. You shoot them.
Some days you just you get rid of a bomb.
There's still 4 of them up. Diana, are you gonna roll first aid or what do you have?
Yes. Gotta try to keep the blood inside of me.
Well, it's only floating in front of you. It shouldn't be too hard to catch.
I know. Let's put it right back in.
I'll make it somehow.
Be in her suit welling up in her face mask.
What does that get me?
Did you miss?
I made it. I made
Okay.
it.
Roll 1d3. That's how many hit points you get back. So you get 3 points.
Ooh, I rolled a 5, so with a D3, that'd be 3. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so there's now the 2 that have 44 magnums. One will shoot at Damien. That's a miss. And one will shoot at Andrew. That's a hit. Try to dodge.
Hit, miss. When did we start playing Battleship?
Thank you. I missed my dodge.
It
I
might
didn't
as well
even
be
pay close
Battleship.
attention.
Take my battleship.
So he does
No.
7 points.
F3.
So the one makes it through?
Yeah, 1 point makes it through.
Meanwhile, on the ship, the pilot's completely clueless and just chilling her comms.
I tried to contact you, but just not
We have a slight problem.
Okay, so one with an AK will shoot at, or not an AK, an Uzi will shoot at Damien, and they miss. And one will shoot at Diana, and they miss. So it's your guys' good turn again.
All right.
How many are left?
I miss.
4.
Damn, E2. Tease me like that.
I made it.
Go ahead and do your damage against the one you've been shooting at.
6.
That will go through their armor.
Yay.
They got the cheap armor.
Go ahead, Diana.
Okay, that's it. I gotta fire the E2 this time. Gotta not die. Nope.
You didn't make it?
I missed. The lightning hit the wall.
So, see, the 2 with, or 1 with the 44 will shoot at Damien. That's a hit.
And I dodge.
1 with the 44 will shoot at Andrew. That's a miss. And one with a Uzi will shoot at Diana. That's a hit.
Damn, die.
And I go dodge. No, I failed to dodge.
Okay, so it's 1d10.
Oh boy.
Two.
That's not enough. Yeah, it's not enough damage to go through. So another one will shoot with their Uzi at you. And so Damien, go ahead and make your attack.
I hit.
Go ahead and make your damage.
For 13 points of damage.
So that
That's
person,
the same one I shot at before.
yeah, the person with the 44 is dead. Or one of the people with the 44 magnum is dead. Andrew, you can make your attack then.
All right. While I'm doing this, I'm trying to get into my suit mic to get Lola out of here.
Okay.
I made my attack.
LOLA, Lola. COLA, Cola.
Yeah.
Okay, so they...
Bring some ammo.
So you shoot them, but they're still up. Lola, you hear guns firing and people, or Andrew shouting at you from his microphone. What would you like to do?
See if there's any extra ammo and start heading across.
Okay. So, Wesley, go ahead and make your attack.
We're going to attack.
Or Diana, sorry. Or, yeah.
70. Nope, miss again.
So there's 3 left. One to 44 will shoot at Damien. That'll hit. Unless you dodge.
I dodge. Like the ball.
That's yeah. So that
I
doesn't
catch
hit.
the bullet in the air.
So one with a Uzi will shoot at Andrew. That's a miss. One with the Uzi will shoot at Diana, but that's a miss. So you guys can go ahead and make your attacks. There's one with 44 and 2 with Uzis.
I take out the other 44 guy for 16 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, they're you just blew a pretty big piece of them. Yeah, they're now floating in 0 gravity. Dead. Go ahead. Andrew, there's 2 left. There's the one that you've been firing into, and then there's one that hasn't been shot at all.
Come on, Bessie. I made it. I'm firing at the same person.
Okay.
Back.
5.
Okay, that doesn't go through their armor.
I hate these people.
That's it. Fire the lightning.
Diana, go ahead. There's one that's wounded and one that's not.
I made it. Fire the lightning gun.
Okay.
4, 12, 13 points of damage.
Okay. So,
Fire the
which
guy's
one?
already been shot. The guy's been softened up.
Okay, so that person's dead now. So there's one person left. They have an Uzi. They're gonna fire it in a. They're gonna fire it in a burst, actually. No, they're not gonna fire in a burst. They're just gonna fire at Anna. And that's a miss. The gun jams on them.
Click.
Your guys' attack.
It's party time. And I miss like misery.
Epic line, epic failure. Classic.
That's the point of the party where you throw up in the toilet.
Why do you hate me? You worked so well in the simulation. Why do you hate me?
That was the one-liner God saying,
No.
no!
I just have like 7. I just have the crappy energy gun. and I'm out of bullets.
I'm starting to question your eyesight considering what you did with the rail gun earlier.
Okay, I fire the
Too many simulations.
fire the armor-piercing Glock,
Okay.
and I miss.
Okay. Let's just say that since that person's gun jam and they're floating in midair, you guys can.
Bludgeon them to death.
Or any way you want to dispatch the person, they're dead now.
Pistol whip him to death.
Die already!
Pistol whip.
So Lola, you come into this room and there's people floating that are dead. Diana's on the ground.
Oh my God! What happened to you? Looking at the doctor.
Get me too. Wait, I'm a doctor. Never mind.
I'm a doctor, not a pincushion.
Apparently not.
I'm a doctor, not a corpse.
So you guys have effectively killed the crew.
I can use some first aid.
I could use another power pack, Lola.
I thought someone and just
I need
looking around the
more
room,
ammo.
shaking my head. Good God.
Ammo. Need ammo. All the ammo.
I also need an exorcist for this gun.
You sure you don't need eyeglasses?
I had the implants.
I think you need a refund.
Those implants, they don't help much. They take off
Of
feeling
course,
out
it
of
was
it,
you
you know.
that put them in.
There's your
I
problem.
told you. You're not supposed to take them. I can't have cigarettes.
Hey, is that a hole there? Let me probe that for a minute for you there.
I'm the doctor, not you.
But I almost passed my clinicals.
So you guys have time to patch yourselves up. Whoever took damage, go ahead and roll first aid. For that.
I'm gonna try some more medicine.
Oh, you're gonna roll medicine for yourself? I think that's. Oh, let me see.
Does anybody besides the doctor need to be patched up?
I do.
All right, I'll try first aid.
See, I throw 23 with my medicine.
I am very successful with my first aid on Andrew.
Thank you.
So roll 1d3. That's
I roll
all
1d3,
points.
okay.
Well, for medicine, hold on.
Get one.
For medicine, it's 1d3.
Okay.
Same for first aid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I get another 3
But-
points back.
Yeah, for medicine, there's also a couple of other things, but in an emergency use of medicine, it's 1d3 points. Once per wound or injury.
You got a lot of wounds. You should get the rolling.
I've had several.
Go down the
You can-
list.
You can roll first aid once for every wound that you have.
Get the synth skin.
Oh, well, cool.
I've had at least 3, so
I got hit a
I'm
number.
gonna take another whack at this.
I got hit once, twice, 3 times. Hit me again, Doc.
Yep. Hey, I got myself healed again. Hold on a second.
All right, rolling first aid once again.
Twice.
There we go. Back to
3 times a target.
Nope, I missed the second first aid
Now it's 2.
on Andrew.
Wow.
Okay. Anyone else need help now? I'm healthy-ish.
Do you want to try the last one on Andrew there, Doc?
Here we go. Here's some spackle. Here's some. Yep, I made that.
And synth skin.
Stupid helmet, only smoke. 2. Yeah, here you go. Take 2, call me in the morning.
I know.
But I need a sand roll for walking into this mess, by the way. I figure I might as well be fair to ask that.
Are
No,
you talking about you as a person or you as a character?
Me as a person, I could care less what just happened to you. I was safe. I was right where the pilot's supposed to be, with her baby. And she is in one piece, and we're good.
Well, the crew's gone. Let's go and set this sucker up for tow.
Yep.
Alright, so this is a good place to stop off for now. This one. And then next week you guys can analyze the ship and see what you exactly need to do with it.
Go back to using
It's sort of going to turn to blowing it up.
all of our
Turn to blowing it
chances
up.
of making it
If
out
we
of the
find a
day.
black hole generator anywhere on this thing,
Neferate ex Interis.
or any sort of egg casings, dump anywhere, I'm leaving.
or barrels full of black goo. They don't make any sense.
Random acid holes eating through the hole.
This is
Well, thanks, Nick.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, yeah.
For being the keeper.
Thanks, Mike, for hosting.
Yeah, thank you, Mike.
Ready, Mike?
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
sure.
sir.
Benoit, hopefully your daughter gets better.
Yeah.
Yay, sweet niece.
Yeah, hope he feels better.
As long as he's not treated by Diana, she'll be fine.
Oh yeah, she'll be fine.
Thanks to everybody for watching, and hope you watch the Friday game at 9 Eastern. And yeah, have a good night. Thanks, everybody.
Good night.
Thank you.
Right.
See you guys
Bye.
soon.